Hello. It's been a long time since we last talked. It's January. No, it's sorry. It's February 3rd, and it's a Monday. Heading home. It's 70 degrees. It was 76 yesterday, 70s today, and then cold front's coming through, and it's going to drop down to the 30s, and it's going to snow. Welcome to Oklahoma. So, anyway, reason that I haven't posted a video in a while is because I was injured. So last time I did a video was last Tuesday on my way home, and I spoke about how I had some pretty bad cramps in the pool, and that I really cramped up in my inner thigh. And lo and behold, on the way home, I think I even mentioned it in the video, it was getting worse and it really hurt. So got home, iced it, elevated it. Still hurt. Even after icing it, it started swelling. And I don't know if it's because I was, if I bent my leg up, you could see it bulging, the area. So iced a little bit more, and then noticed it was even bigger in the area. And that got me worried, because worst case scenario, you thinking blood clot. What if I got a blood clot or something? So 9 o'clock, my anxiety's high, I know I'm not going to be able to sleep, so I went out to the ER, just to have everything checked out. 3 hours later, they cleared me of everything. They did an ultrasound on the area, everything looked great. So basically it was a severe muscle spasm, basically a really, really bad cramp, which I know I had, but nothing was tore, there was nothing damaged, like no big area of blood pooling or anything like that, nothing. So basically that's all it was. Over fatigued of the muscles, and probably dehydration and nutrition. So going into the build phase, I knew it was going to be hard on me. That was the second week. I could feel my body. I knew something was off with my body, just from the training pieces that I had did. I was able to do them, but my body was recognizing that it was much harder effort than I had been doing, and my body just didn't react. So here I am, 6 days later, I believe, and I have pretty much full range of motion, except for if I'm setting and try to lift my knee off the ground with just my muscles. It's still pretty sore and tender. If I touch it, rub it, it's still tender to the touch. It just started bruising yesterday, so it's a pretty deep muscle, issue that I had, that it's just now getting to the surface, and I'm wondering if now that's why it's more tender. So anyway, I definitely was off Wednesday, no training. Thursday, no training. Friday I had my bike fit appointment that had been scheduled for a month, so I couldn't really miss that. I figured out if I can get on the bike, the pedals supported my weight, and I was fine to just spin. And actually it was probably good to just spin my legs to get some blood flowing in there. So that's all I did on Friday. I did test it out for like a 5-minute slow jog on Friday just to see. And if I'm doing just a slow jog, I'm able to do that fine. My legs, it doesn't bother that muscle. They're still fatigued though. So then Saturday, I did a 1 hour and 10 minute zone 1 bike ride, and just spun my legs. Kept it about like a 90 RPM. That felt fine, felt good. Actually did a workout in. And then after that, I did a 10-minute treadmill. I did 5 minutes of walking, and then I did 5 minutes of zone 1 jogging at 0%, just to kind of test it out again. So legs felt okay. After that, a little tired. Sunday, it's still tender, so I just decided Sunday, hey, I'm going to take it off. I'm I'm not going to push it. I got plenty of time to recover. So give it Sunday, and then today is a regular scheduled off day. So that was 2 full days of rest. Now during that time, I did still do core and strength training, upper body. So I did something, but I'm not really worried about my endurance or my kind of the stuff that I've built up. It's only been a couple days. Now tomorrow regular training is supposed to be a 1 hour zone 2 run with some zone 4 efforts. I'm probably going to I will do zone 2 run with no zone 4 intensity pickup efforts. I'm going to hold back on that, especially the first day back. My thinking is maybe just do like a 10-minute warm up on the bike just to get my legs nice and loose, warm, blood flowing, and then go on the treadmill and do 50 minutes of just zone 1, zone 2 running. If that feels fine, then okay, we can progress. I also have my swim tomorrow. I haven't really put thought into that yet, but definitely will get in the pool, see what I can do. Don't want to push it too much, so definitely utilize the pool buoy quite a bit, and just I'm going to go by feel and see what I can do. But yeah, man, it scared me, just the unknown, because it's not like I tore something. I felt like I really tore it. I basically had a severe cramp, and that's all I knew. It's not like you're running and then I feel something in my leg give out or tightness. So that was different. Never had that during swim that bad, and never had that afterwards. So learned a lot about my body and about nutrition, about electrolytes. So definitely from now on, I'm taking an electrolyte before I get in the pool and to the pool, so I can sip on it throughout. Definitely gonna keep up my vitamins, multivitamin, for those minerals, for the magnesium and the potassium and everything. I was getting low on that. I'm sure that's had a lot to do with the cramping. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm not in too big of a hurry. We're still week 17, so we got plenty of time. I got a really good base under me. I'm not worried about that. So I just want to make sure I don't jump back into this and cause any other injuries by overcompensating, maybe hurting my knee or something like that. So I'm going to ease into it. The first thing I feel that doesn't feel right or feels awkward or anything like that, I'm gonna call it. And if it takes a full week of nothing, then that's what it takes. I got to get back to 100% before I can move on. So right now, I would say I'm about 80, maybe 85%. I feel like I could run, bike, and swim at a low intensity, but we'll see. So anyway, that's what's happened. That's where I've been. Not much has been going on. Just been learning and reading and trying to get a lot figured out. Ordered some base salts. I'm going to start doing that for each swim and for each workout, basically. Just start, because I'm going to be training with it. I'm going to be racing with it. I need to get used to it. So that, and then my S-Fuels drink. I think from here on out, every single workout, I need to have S-Fuels and just practice with it. So time to get serious. Other than that, I feel good. My nutrition feels good. I've cut back, you could say cut back on cheat meals and eating bad. Trying to be pretty picky about what I'm eating, being healthy about it. So that's good. And then, with all this happening, I started looking into, what's next. So there's definitely not so much a depression that comes with after, you've had this mega made your goal for so long, and then you complete it. Now what? So I know, I definitely 100% know that feeling will be coming. So I want to have other stuff planned up. And, I have the cruise 2 weeks after, so that's huge. But then what? And so I've always enjoyed weightlifting. I think I will continue that, get back into that a little bit more. And maybe just for physical activity, it'll be just weightlifting and running for now, until I kind of figure out what's going on. That way I can kind of put my focus on other things. So we'll see. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.